Live stream, yeah. I'll have a look at that. Let me get rid of that one. Oh, that's in front. Cancel. Hello, peeps. So I'm just trying to work out how to get rid of this brand overlay. Make that minimal. Don't want to logo there. Well, what's StreamYard live show? I don't even want that. Hey, not Christmas, is it? See, that should be at the back. Why am I not? Oh well, do like that. Hi, got a little bit of music on in the background here. Here we go. We got Ron, Frank CEO. Welcome, welcome. Thumbs up, thank you for that. Leslie Lollipop. Right. Adventures in Heartland. Go back to work. Just can't sleep. Came in for a thumbs up and show of support. That's much appreciated. Adventures in Heartland. Hi, John Benson. I'm viewing. I'm streaming on all three channels. Myself, Hannah, and Scott's. But I don't know whether I'll be able to see all of the comments correctly in the correct order. So if you are watching for one of the other channels, you may be better off jumping onto one of my channel. But I'm just testing a little bit of music here as well. This is copyright-free music, courtesy of the Armed American Patriot, the APP channel, which I'm just using as a bit of a background noise. Does it affect my vocals? Can everyone hear me fine still? Hi, David S. How you hitting the Mr. I hate saying that word. Hi, Will. Hopefully you got your coin by now, Will. Can everyone hear me fine still, or is that music in the background too heavy? A comment would be nice. Loud and clear, particularly big. In which case, I've got 5 inches squid, £2 coins. Still tampered with, so still I find myself 25 Toshi cats and half a dozen Mark Cosmo and half a dozen Northern Islands, and everyone can know it's safe and kosher. But I kind of doubt that, but Steve's away. Well, no, I hate having not having stuff. Posted then can real later, gotcha. Alright, I always hated with no music. The AAP channel, Armed American Patriot, he's created shovelers of his own music. He just created it all, so it's all copyright free, and it's happy for anybody to use it. So I thought I'd have a little bit of background noise for a change. As long as it's not drowning it out, I can alter the volume anyway if necessary. So we've got 10 people watching. Let's scroll this down, see what we show the dog the rabbit, as it were. Let's see what we get from this lot. I'll be happy with any Olympic, to be fair. I won't even go as greedy as to say Commonwealth. Just an Olympic will do me. It's been a long time. Oh, Charles Darwin. You make that all that many of these, so a bit more desirable. Hi, Jet Life. Hi, Reppin Time Fitness. Welcome, welcome. Connected to you early on today, Reppin. Will Snell, Quank CEO said done. A lot of the people you find on here I've linked up to from Grow channels, channels where people go on to jump up their numbers. And what they do is they just nip across the people they don't recognize in the stream, watch a short video, leave a comment relating to the video, preferably. Hit the subscribe button, then come back over here and either drop a heart after your name or say done, although it's frowned upon to say done and subbed and things like that. Oh, I've got myself an Olympic. Happy days. And it's one of the better ones, the Beijing one. And that's only the second bag. Very successful hunt. Hey, I can live with that. Oh, I wasn't expecting a second bag. Well, I wasn't expecting it. I was hoping for it. Hi, Michael Cook. So if you see anyone who's putting at and highlighting your name so you can see it clearly in the stream, it should be like background coloured. Okay, and we've got ourselves a Britannia. Question now is whether it's 2015 or 2016. Happy with either, to be fair. What we got 2016. Still didn't make all that many of them. Alright, so the last one they put into circulation, £2 coin wise. Oh, this is a heavy bag actually. Well, they've ripped me off with loads of other. I'm getting confused. I'm gonna have to check this now. Sorry, peeps. You'll understand why in a minute. I don't count bags. I never have done. Right, 5, 10. Actually, you lot probably could have told me how many bags I've opened already anyway. But I'm intrigued now because I've got a bag which is much heavier than it should be. Work out how many of these bags I've got. So 10 and 10. A few missing, so that's 4 bags. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That might be why then. 24, 25. I've got a double bag here. Never had a double bag before. Didn't even know they did them. As soon as I picked it up, I knew it weighed a ton. So I was hoping they gave me an extra 20 quid by accident there, but no. It's my double bag first. There's Brunel, the man. Common as muck, but I'll put them down just to show the variety of what we get. I like it with these tunes. That's a shiny one. Keep it on, just have a look at it later on. See where it replaces one in my book. While making a break for freedom. God, double bag and all pathetic. Not good. I had well got myself an Olympic, Beijing. So I was in second bag. Quite chuffed. And I got 2016 Britannia. Apart from that, nothing much. But I'm quite happy with the Olympic. It's been ages since I've had an Olympic. I was after one. And fate provided. There's the Simples. Going as much. But like I say, done for variety's sake. How's everybody's week going? I was chatting and too busy looking at the coins. Don't blame you. Nope. Done. Pretty good. That's good. I spent nearly all of yesterday asleep on the settee. Occasionally I get days where I'm so washed out I can't do anything apart from sleep. Which are pretty boring days, but the body gets what the body needs. And mine needs a lot of snooze time. These bags are now proving quite dry. It started off so promising, but we've only got 5 different commemoratives. So quiet out here in the country anyway. Best way to be. I love it. David's done a new vid. Shout out for Dean's giveaway. Got his first ever 2. Got your first ever 2 what? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe just me. Another Simples. Total nights out. Yeah, I tend to be to some degree. Lord Kitchener. Give me the back for the common pal. Go with the shiny pal. Oh, first to ever this. Oh, yeah. Don't take it personally. Hi, Blossom Frankie TV. Welcome. There are some people out there who just prats. I always work on the basis of or if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Thank you, Blossom Frankie. I'm sure if anyone there on the stream is after growing your channel and growing your numbers, if you subscribe over to Blossom Frankie, drop a heart, they'll probably do likewise. Job's good and then. We have a slavery, another one common as muck. Restoration of the monarchy, united into one kingdom. Again, relatively common, but at least we're going to be more variety again. There's two different ones for the map. Right, Blossom's going to Michael Cook's house, so he's nipping over to your channel. Have a look. Hopefully watch one of your videos, leave a comment, press subscribe, and then she'll probably, I say she or he will probably jump over onto this channel again then and put at your name and then drop a heart. That'll mean that she's subscribed. The channels use the word pollinate. It's horses for courses, just means that your subscriber list is growing. There you go. There's the heart being dropped after your name, Michael. So manners dictate that you nip over onto Blossoms and do likewise. That way, everybody's channel gets bigger and grows with us, which is nice. Oh, come on, I'm after something nice now. I know I've already got an Olympic. I shouldn't be greedy, but these are getting boring. Oh, your Queen coin's coming in the mail today. Nice. What I get in the mail today, I got... Oh yeah, I got a nice Isle of Man 50p. Laxley. Laxley Watermill. When it gets into focus. God, that's pathetic. Focus, you beggar. Okay. So that's one of their Christmas 50p's, the Isle of Man, which I adore, but this one, unlike any of the other ones I've seen, I haven't really seen any Laxleys which are in uncirculated conditions. So that's a stonking coin for the price I paid for it, because I paid probably the same sort of going rate for one which is in circulated condition. So that one is really nice, happy to pieces with that one. Next time we do a pound listing weekend, which will be in about a fortnight, because they do one every 2 weeks. That will be added to my Christmas bunch. And I also picked up this for $49.99 opening bid. No one else bid, and that's free post. So people are after the dual day coin, far better in most cases to have a little look about, and rather than pay 60, 70, 80 quid for it or thereabouts, you can occasionally pick up the coin in uncirculated condition in a little booklet with a boosty bonus. Bearing in mind they didn't release any 50p's in 1992, so that's proof here, or they released very few, so that's worth about a dozen quid on 12, 13 on top, as are a few of the other ones. So a nice bunch of coinage. This gold, the original cards with it even. Not so just another one to add to my collection. Every time I replace it, and occasionally I'll buy a few in between as well. I still rate that as the best 50p. We know it's rarer than Kew Gardens, but hasn't ever quite achieved the value that it should yet. But I always say yeah, because it will. But right now, whilst it's still unbeknownst, worth picking them up. And lastly, I had to get another one of these. And this is the 4th Hercules coin. Me and Bo. Getting the value on these are all rocking all over the place. The first coin, the Nemean Lion, it's been selling for about 170 recently. Seems a little bit thick, but as I've only made 1,750 of each of the coins, they should all balance out in due course. But I pick up some for spares. There's a lot of us right now with bated breath, expecting it to be the next coin to be released potentially this week. But unless you're actually online and ready, you ain't going to get hold of them, because they seem to sell out in the space of about 2 or 3 minutes. Limited to 2 per person or 2 per household, but there's only 1,750, and some of these are taken out of the equation because they're used in their overseas sales. So we aren't too sure exactly how many are sold or available in the UK. But we do know they sell out in milliseconds. Can someone drop a link to Scott's coins? I can't, obviously, because I'm on StreamYard, but yeah, I'm always quite pathetic at remembering to do our channel's shout-outs. Obviously, there's a little coalition of us. Right now, I'm broadcasting on 3 channels. But if you go onto any of our main channels and you see our featured channels, you'll find all of us featuring everybody else. So that's Hans Coins, Scott's Coins, myself, Dragon Lord Coins. We also have My Family Collects on there, and Coins Are More UK, which is Matt or Martha, whenever the mood takes them. I also have A1 Collectors Ian Boosie on mine as well. Michael, you bought the 1 ounce silver proof. Oh, the Queen coin. Did you get it for the normal price? Oh, you're talking about the Queen's Beast. Sorry. Yeah, it's the White Horse of Hanover or something, isn't it, this one? That one came out in 2017. I don't know quite why they've kind of done a relaunch now, but there's another Brunel. I haven't actually gone for these myself. I seem to try and steer clear a lot of the times, away from the Royals. Queen coin, I jumped all over and got that soon as, and I'm glad I did. Obviously, the price of the Queen coins rocketed. The 1 ounce silver proof, and that is fine silver as well, as opposed to the normal. Hi, Meet Jackie. Hello, Jackie. How are you? I'm always on your stream. Nice to see you on my stream. Meet Jackie is one of the hostess with the mostess. She's a Growth Channel, basically full-on Growth Channel. She streams, I think, every day, if not. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a Magna Carta. Oh, I'm happy. I've got some cracking coins, isn't I? Yeah, Jackie streams every day, and everybody who goes onto her stream are there looking to grow. So it's literally like I've just been saying. See someone in the chat you don't know, go check it out to her channel. Watch your video. Most people have a short video somewhere, which makes it a bit easier. Watch the video in full, leave a comment, preferably relating to the video in some way. Give it a like, it's always nice as well. Then hit the old subscribe and come back into the stream and highlight the @ and then put the name so it jumps up after you start typing 2 digits. That's Florence Nightingale. And then, oh, I was wondering if we're going to get Charles Dickens. There we are. And drop a heart. The person who sees that will jump back and do the same. David S is just saying on there that he shared the love with everybody new in the chat. So every new name which has popped up, which he hasn't already subscribed to, he's gone over onto their channels and have a little play around on their channels, press subscribe. Probably came back in. I can't read that, do this, and think. I can't do multitasking like that. Oh, no, Darwin. And yet another St. Paul's. 4 these now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on, open sesame. There we go. So yeah, if you want to do if you want to grow your channels, certainly get on to Meet Jackie, subscribe Jackie as soon as you can, and hit the bell, and you get notified every time she goes live. And over in the UK sort of time, that's normally around kind of 9-10 o'clock in the morning, which is a nice sociable hour. There's Brunel Achievements. Let's think, where's I put Brunel? There he is. Go next to him. Might as well have his Paddington Station next to him. And there's our second, Florence Nightingale. So that wasn't too bad at all, really. If you ask me, I've got myself a Magna Carta, the Beijing Olympic Games, and 2016 Britannia. Those are all keepers, as is my Darwin, as is my shiny-ish ones, to see where they're going to go. These ones, although it seems a little bit tight if you're collecting, you don't actually have them yourselves already, but these ones, although I might keep Traffic to one side, Traffic Industries. Here's an early-ish one, came relatively close on the heels to the rugby, and it's getting harder to find, but all of the rest of these are very easy to find, so they can go back into to go back to the bank. Right, I can either make this a really short stream, or I can have a chinwag and a gossip, or I can open a bag of 50s. What do you think, peeps? Hi, Global Hunter. Hi, Carl. How are you? Me Jackie's saying that she's been over and made you family mackerel cook, so your channel has grown by another one, which is always good. Ron's saying he's found 2 Rios and a Beijing this weekend. Tidy. I just found a Rio, and that's the first one in ages, so I'm really happy with that. What we got in here? Who else have I missed? Carrot Collects, welcome. Sorry if I haven't called people out. Let me have a quick, let's lift this back up for a second. You see my ugly mug. I'm just having a quick fly through and see. Suze, Hannah's there. Jackie on. Thanks, Joe. David Blossom Frank has been doing some pollinating by the looks of it, been showing some love, which is nice. Always good. Will and Michael has been taking advantage. My Brexit's still delayed, but that's bad news. It's hockey I go. So I'm just trying to catch up with this thing because I am a bloke and I can't multitask. Buddy, they're talking by Bichon. Yeah, Bichon is a dog unit. Great name. Welcome. Aussie Beach Hunchers, sub to you earlier on today. Welcome. Nice to see you on my stream. Me Jackie, yeah, is on Me Jackie stream. I sub to you, so there we are. All coming together. It's amazing how big the world is, and yet on the internet we can make it tiny, can't we? People from all over the world, and we're all chinwagging and chatting on the same stream, and it's as if we're all neighbours. Right. Michael's saying he's going to finally start doing point videos in a few weeks. But hey, that's good. Right. One Olympic in 1,000 quid of 50p is not good. Right then, Ron, let's see if I can beat that. I'm going to have a small wager that I'm going to find one in here, and this is 250. And this is from the same batch as I had all of these really manky coins as well. So let's see what I can pull out of this. Because I can't go live. And well, the thing is, the £2 hunts, they go so quick, don't they? I had no idea that I was going to be on for have it all done and dusted in less than 20 minutes. But I should remember because I normally video them, and when I video them, they take around 20 minutes. Well, here we go. Let's add some 50p's into the equation. Michael Cook being a bit cagey and clever there, saying hi to Global and anyone that I've missed. I echo that one. I'll say hello to everyone that I may have missed as well, or anyone that I may not by inadvertently be able to see because of the StreamYard gizmo. Hey, first one of the day is Psycho Cat. Tom Kitten. Benjamin Bunny. Yeah. Let's throw him away quickly. I don't want to have him in my hand any longer than necessary. I wasn't all that good. 20 coins and all to go with Psycho Cat and Benjamin Bunny. And I hate Benjamin Bunny. It's finance. I mean, Armed American Patriot, royalty-free music in the background, all created by him. Hey, Mrs. Tiggywinkle. Nice original 2016. Peter Beatrix Potter. What I'm after from here is, like I said, I want to beat Ron. So no, I don't. I'm just ring him up and I email him once a week and put in my order. I've been stuck in my ways recently. I do 2 bags of 500 in twos, and then I do Taylor Peter Rabbit. Then I do 4 bags of 250, 50p's, £1 in each, and they're very good. But I suppose that's because it's Metro, and not everyone has a Metro. Metro are a bit more kind of customer focused as opposed to business. And I did nip into my post office and inquired, and they gave me their number to say that I could just ring them up and order it. I don't know whether I get 20 questions when I do ring them up, but it seems to be I ring them up in the morning and pick it up the same day. So that should be interesting. That's a disgusting one. Yeah. There's a battered one. Now I'll go into my battered pile. I'm going to give them a big bag of battered coins when I take these back. So yeah, I'm hoping to give the post office a tinkle. Well, again, like a few people in here, like Ron and Jack Martin, a lot of us are like stuck not wanting to go too far away from our computers. And as soon as they release the next Hercules coin, I have a weight off my shoulders and have a bit of free time again. Then right now I don't want to go anywhere in case I miss out on the chance of ordering it. I'm not guaranteed I'll get it even if I'm here, but I'll have no chance if I'm in the middle of town. Johnson's Dictionary and Taylor Peter Rabbit. I didn't miss them, I just don't want them. Do I request seal bags or just take whatever it is? I just order and they give me what they give me. They've never given me open bags. Wherever they get theirs from, a Metro, they're always sealed. I don't think I've ever opened from them. Oh, another battered one, and Sosloy would be one of these. A lot of these, you can hardly see it, is that battered. But take it from me, that's an Isle of Man TT 1997. Well, at least I hope to God it's 1997. Another battered one. I've had a few battered territories, a few Fresias, and a few TTs now. There's Benjamin Bunny. Let's take. There's Roger Bannister. So a little bit different. But I've gone through a lot of bags, and apart from my 3 hated coins, which I just throw back, I've only got 4 different types of coins. So this is very predictable, boring bags so far. So I think Ron might win, and I may not finding myself an Olympic in this lot, because this is a really bad mix. They're all Shields and Britannias, and if they aren't, they're the commoners muck ones, which I'm going to throw away. Rubbish. Alright. Come on, give me something. Would be nice to get 2018 Beatrix Potter, preferably not Taylor or Gloucester. The one for the battered pal, I think. No, I might just count. Put it back in. I can do the rounds in circulation for a little bit longer. Ah, there we are. Boy Scouts. Again, I haven't quite got around to doing anything with these. I've got a big wodge of them, which I'm planning to do a separate listing. Peter Rabbit and another battered TT. I'd be really happy if these TTs were in good nick, but they're all battered to pieces. I don't know how I'm getting so many of these battered ones, but oh, it's gleaming, that one is. No surprise. Does Metro have a change counter then? Oh yes. I do a round robin with mine. I don't bag them up. I don't worry about them. Hence why I've just thrown all these 50s in with the 2s. I just whack them into the bags they came out of. Hoik those into a backpack. Go to the bank. They see me, and you know, I'm kind of not. They know me now. There's a Frisia, but battered again. Again, I've had Frisias and the 97 TT Isle of Man battered. He's just joining my battered pile, which is pretty disappointing. It'd be nice if they were in good nick, but they are not. Benjamin Bunny there. So yeah, I just go into the bank. They see me. As soon as they see me, they two of them get together. They need 2 to go to the vault. And whilst they're getting my bags of new change, I'm tipping all of these into the magic money machine. So I don't have to worry about it at all. I just bin it in the machine. It counts it all. I swipe my card, adds it to my bank account with them, because I have an account with them just for purposes of my change. Then I go over to the counter. They pass me over my bags. Swipe my card and take the money out of my account, and that's it until the following Thursday, and then I'm there again. Coin machine chewed them up. Well, no, these are obviously a batch from somewhere else. If you look there, one for example, I've got 2 97 Isle of Man TT in the Frisia. I've got several Frisias and several Isle of Man TT battered to pieces like that in my bag of battered ones. This is just a horrendous batch of coins which has been shoved in. Oh, I do have a coin which unfortunately looks a little bit battered, and it is an Olympic, but I still get an Olympic. There's hockey. It's not in a condition I can do anything with it, but it is an Olympic, so I don't think that counts for my purposes. When I said I wanted an Olympic, I wanted one I could use. Tom Kitten, making my first double of the day. Ah, there's a WWF in nice nick. Quite nice shiny one as well. Always happy with one of them. Quite tidy. I can't wait for the 2020 Olympic to come out. It looks pretty similar. Nice design work on it. Yeah, Ronnie, if you have a look at my videos, I've put one on there which is an open challenge to all other coin tubers. They could not get as many battered coins as I did out of a 250 bag, and you can see the handfuls I put on there. You can see the condition they're in. They're absolutely disgraceful. certainly I wouldn't accept them if they're given to me in change. I'd refuse and ask for another coin. There's Christopher Ironside. Nothing special, but building up our variety. Hi, Piero, original Italy. Welcome. So, although I do have an Olympic, is in terrible condition. That's Paddington at the Tower of London, so I'm not counting that. So I still after an Olympic. There's Mr. Jeremy Fisher. Don't know why I always want to say Sir Jeremy Fisher. I always think it sounds better. They should have knighted him. Got a campaign to knight the frog. Well, technically a toad, I suppose. But hopefully the machine accepts it. I'm not even going to try one. I don't want anyone else to go through that heartache. Hang on, I'll go for this bag and I'll give you another idea, because I know after watching it back that because I kind of focused in my phone when I was recording it's not the clearest picture of the coins, but this is working pretty well, so I will tip the disgrace into my hand and you can have a skate here. They may technically not be legal tender, but they're the ones that gave them to me. Some of these are like so kind of misshapen and battered. They're absolutely disgraceful. And I can't imagine many coin machines even being able to take these. There's a nice example. Heroic axe. Doesn't quite look like a 50p shape anymore, does it? And I have got handfuls like that. They're awful. It's not even the case of they've been pulled out of a wishing well or something. These must have been smashed to pieces by a very angry blacksmith using his anvil. They're awful. And the bank gives me the coins. They may not like them to be legal tender, but oh, there we go. That's another nice example of a battered coin. Nicely misshapen. Living disgraceful. I can't imagine a lot of the actual self-service tills could even accept the thing. So I'm going to pass them back and say they can destroy them. There's Mrs. Tiggywinkle again. A second Tiggywinkle. Did quite well with the Tiggywinkles recently. I've got a couple in our last bag. Johnson's Dictionary. Can't stand the blooming thing. Taylor Peter Rabbit. Equally as vile. Familiarity breeds contempt. Megalosaurus try to eat them. Yeah. Tyson Fury had to go at them. Yeah, we got some good ones here. Yeah, this is all in this bag. I picked up, like I say, a grand in 50s, and here's another one. Look at that. You can't quite see the shape there, but that is just horrendous. That side doesn't look too bad, I suppose, but that's just chewed to bits. So it looks to me as if someone's just thrown in a big handful of rubbish which has been pulled to one side. See, that would have been a nice coin. There's the Scouts, badly beaten out of shape. because I've never had them before from there, but they seem to have given me a big batch in this lot. So it's whether someone was trying to make their money go further by all the ones that they pulled out previously, they might just dump in somehow. But I'm not going to let some other poor git come across all of these again, so they're going to be handed to the bank with the advice that they need to be sent to and meant for destruction. I do not want to have those put back into circulation. And the bank knows what I've done for a career. They won't mess me about. There's a Victoria Cross. So hopefully I can have all of these coins, which is well over 20 quid's worth now, ditched. When I say 20 quid, I should have said well over 20 quid plus 50. There's another one. Got and jammed the coin machine on Saturday. Oh, nice. Bit of upkeeping, right. Pain in the butt if that happened. That hasn't happened to me, happily. Seen coins with jewel holes. Yeah, some people make them into keylings and stuff. Why do banks discard them when they go back? How's the quarters going? Well, as you know, I've done the San Francisco mint ones. I haven't actually got around to the ones yet. I'm going to try this week. Another Jeremy Fisher. I do have, all of these are quarters, so I will be listing them, and I will endeavour my darndest to get it done this week. I don't know how I managed to hold down a blooming job because I'm not at work now, but I'm still as busy as hell. So there doesn't seem to be enough time in the day. I don't know how I managed to do a full-time job at the same time. Hi, Deborah, Catch You by Faith. Welcome. Just going through some coins here to see if we can pull any diamonds from the rough. Or, as the case may be, unfortunately today I'm pulling the rough from the normal. Oh God! Well, it is a 50p. You just can hardly tell, but it's not beaten around. It's just dirty and rusty. So technically, no wrong with it. Not compared to that thing. Compared to that thing, it's in great nick. Alright, another paddy at St Paul's. Where's the first one go? Yeah, this is a horrendous bag, really, I suppose. 250 bag. I've only got 50 left. So out of 200, I've got Battered Olympics hockey. One World Wildlife Fund. That's it. Oh, that's another battered one. I want to take a little video and send it to the Royal Mint and ask them for payment for me doing their job for them. Getting rid of all of their rubbish. We shouldn't be here in the first place. Oh, there's another one. Don't quite see the distortions clearly on there, but got no edges to it. Warm smooth. Me saying someone's so bad, never take back to the bank. Go on, I'm gonna. I've got about 30 quid in there, isn't it? I don't want to have a collection of 30 quid's worth of knackered coins. That's got a little chunk nibbled out of it, the centre, but it'll probably still work in the machine, so I'll pass it out. I'm not being finicky about it. That one's worn thin as hell. That's quite manky as well, but it's in better nick than the others. So. God, these are boring as heck. Well, technically, I was right one. I did get an Olympic, but oh, the fake ones, right? Yeah, yeah. No, the ones I got here aren't fake. They're just battered to bits. But I've been amazed at how many crappy ones they've sent me through. See, that's another brilliant example. That one's nearly gone round. That looks more like a 10p than a 50p. There are no corners to it. That's horrendous. Got a pattern in that. The Palace, though. So, why is my APP music finished? Continue watching. Yeah, there we are. Bit of background. Like I say, that's all courtesy of AAP Grow Network. He got sick of all this copyright stuff, so he just took to some gizmos and created his own series of music. Which ain't half bad, really, some of them. It's only fine for background. It'll be better than it being in silence. Another palace, another palace. Suppose I should count my blessings. Imagine if I had one of these battered ones, which actually was a cue. I would be so mortified. One of the problems, Ron, if you're doing that much turnover in a week, particularly if the banks have the system of, because some banks kind of rebag and push out their own dosh again, don't they? Not always collected in a vault or whatever and taken away. Sometimes they have to do it in house. That's a shield but battered, but still got the edges, so I'll keep it in there. Last bag. Ugh. Right. Now or never. The good thing is I got a really bad bunch this last Thursday. So there's another battered one, and it would be another territory. Rosny Castle. So hopefully this week when I pick up on Thursday, that'll be nice. Who knows, because it's now going to be Thursday and is a little bit into, since the release of Brexit, I even have a chance of finding some Brexits or whatever next week. And I'm certainly hoping that when I ring up the post office and sort that out, that I manage to get 250 bag of this things. That's what I'm expecting. All going well. Hi, Jersey Coin Hunt. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, Chris. Missed all your streams still today. I'm just about to finish now. Surgarabi, I don't know whether that's pronounced correctly or not. Don't take it personally. I can't pronounce most things well. That's just because I'm from Yorkshire. So don't take anything personally, but welcome, welcome. Nice to see you on the stream. Right, you have my ugly mug back again. Tea time. Right, Aussie Beach Hunters off now. Getting later now in Australia. What part of Aussie are you from? I'll have a weird guess that it is near Perth. Don't know why. Could have said Canberra, could have said Melbourne, could have said Sydney. I'm thinking Perth. Look forward to your next live. I suppose really late at night will be probably the best time for you. Perth. Aha! There we go. Look at that. I'm good. Go wash your hands. Yeah, too, right? Yeah, Maldy Black. I always try and make sure everyone washes their hands after. I've been getting some great pops recently. That pop in the box is brilliant. I'm using it. Just got this one today. Hey. Rick, Facehugger. Rick and Morty. I do like Rick and Morty. I'm a big kid, but I've got some cracking ones recently. Michael Cook, 5:45 a.m. in California. God, are you up really, really early, or you stayed awake really, really late? I think I'm always asleep at that time. Bye, Aussie Beach Hunters. Don't forget Top Casher. I haven't been forgetting this time. Yeah, and I got, what was it? I got another Darryl Dixon, this time with a good crossbow. And that New York Fair thing that they brought out got me buying shed loads more. And I've signed up to get one of the Harry Potters each month. But I haven't got a subscription for those. Quite nice. You can go onto the little list and then you can tick which ones you want, which ones you've already got, and which ones you don't want. So they'll only send you the ones which are on the list, which are obtainable. So, unfortunately, the best one I had there was this one, which is of absolutely no use to me at all because it's battered to pieces. So it is a hockey, goes into the tub. So in reality, the only thing I'm going to probably keep from this lot, apart from my Mrs. Tiggy Winkles, which I always keep, is keep on to WWF and the Scouts. I have an absolute mountain of coins here. I'm sorting and sorting, just not doing anything with them afterwards. Because I'll probably keep on there my Paddies until I can sort out which sets I'm going to do. I reckon I'm just going to put these into sets of 4 and list them and get rid. But Victoria Cross can disappear, Roger Bannister can disappear, Christopher Ironside, the Representation of the People Act, Psycho Kitten, and Jeremy Fisher, because I have loads of all of them. I'm going to get the new Ready to Die album one. It's the first in the album series. Ready to Die album. You lost me there. What are you on? You get discount when you're on a subscription. Yeah, 10%. That's what I do. What's my favourite coin in my collection? Oh, tricky one. It's one of my oldies. And I don't really have, I'm not really a major collector, John, as you're probably aware. As everyone sees them down here. I have my own website, dragonlordcoins.com. Get on there for all of the good ones. I've got a few Hercules on there. I've got Kew Gardens on there. I've got dual dates. I've got them dated 20 pence. I've got Northern Ireland. Probably the heavy £2 coin, give or take. I've got packaged coins. I've got box silver coins. Got American San Francisco Mint. Park quarters. So not your basic Denver or Philadelphia, but San Francisco Mint. Got these others. I was a bit of a offer on all 5 for the one hit, which is quite good. Ready to Die. Oh, right, Biggie. That's right. Yeah, I got you. Funny enough, that's one of. I did get one music related one. If people are willing to wait for me for 2 seconds, I shall go and get you and show you my music related one. So I couldn't resist. I'll show these again. Got my Hannibal Lecter with a nice stick. Love him. One of the exclusives, the special edition. So Seamus from Harry Potter with his blackened face after his spell went wrong. Got another Daryl Dixon, Walking Dead. I've already got Daryl, but I don't have him in this particular one. And then I got this Kurt Cobain. Smells like Teen Spirit. So I got a nice Nirvana one. Couldn't resist it when I saw that one. I fell in love with him straight away. I've got a shellload more ordered. A few Game of Thrones ones. Obviously, as I'm Dragon Lord, a few dragons. And that came quick. Yeah, they come in nearly every day. They're brilliant. What else have we ordered? A few more. I know this sounds sad, but I like Frozen, so a few more Frozen related ones. I can't remember the other ones. But I've got a watch. I'm certainly going to be looking at some more, but I've got several on order. You gave me the green shirt on Amazon. Oh, cool. I might go for the variant then. That'd be cool. Is that what they call a Chase edition or what? I'm not too sure. Got Billy Idol the other day. Ah, that sounds cool. I'm assuming you've got White Spy Tear on that one. White Wedding sort of. Yeah. You say you're not collecting quite that long. You most impressive collection. What's that? Well, yeah. About 2016, I started getting interested in coins when I was asked to sell my son's Olympic coins. And then I realized that rather than selling them as a collection, I could make even more profit towards, I think it was getting replacing his Xbox or PlayStation or something. I sell them separately. So I worked out what I could flog them for. And then gave him the cash and sold them separately. Then bit by bit, I started buying some more and coming across them. And I just got into it. But yeah, my favourite is an old one. What have I done with that case? There it is. Give me a second. I guess the further collection in due course would be when I've got my full set of Hercules all going well. But my favourite one is, well, I suppose I like it because I consider it to be romantic. I'm a bit of a big softy. There it is, tiny. I've got some lovely, weird and wonderful silver ones here as well. Let's go down slightly here, shall we? Let's move this down. Right. That is a nice, weighty, solid silver coin. And you can see on the back of there, one of the bull neck Georges. So that's Georgian. George III. So that's 1820. So not all that old, that one. 1820, but solid silver. Got some lovely ones like that, and you do get some big chunky monkeys of the silver ones. I prefer when you got that sort of back to them, because I think that is just a little bit special and that reeks of history. There we go, that's in focus now. That one is another Georgian one. But yeah, this is my favourite one, which is tiny. Tiny silver 3p. But this is a king who really loved his wife. And he's the only monarch that I'm aware of in British history who went, nope, don't want me on the back of my coins, not unless you're going to put my missus there. There we go, it's into focus now. So that's William and Mary. So William at the front and the silhouette of Mary in the background. That one is my favourite coin. Can't remember how old it is. But William and Mary's obviously before the Georges, aren't they? So 1689. Pretty sure that's what it says. Looking just above the crown when it gets into focus. You judge for yourselves. Come on, get into focus. I do hate the way that doesn't focus. There we are. So 1689. And I picked up this ruler from the Royal Mint. Quite useful. Because on here it has all of the monarchs and the year of their reign. So if I go to 1689, yep, there we are. William and Mary. So it's not the oldest coin I have because I've got some which are medieval, Canterbury pennies and things like that. But 1689, nice little survivor. And that was a king who really loved his missus. So I think it's got a bit of romance to the story. Not going to get into focus now, is it? That's fine. Come on. There we are. So William and Mary. So yeah, compared to the other coins, absolutely tiny, but I love it. Because I suppose I'm a bit of a romantic beggar at the end of it. But in here I just got weird and wonderful stuff knocking around. So old knackered things there. I bought that coin just to upset my brother. My brother was a staunch Remainer. So I bought him a Brexit coin ages ago. It's one of these cheap and nasty things. Costs about £2 from eBay. Comes from China. Takes about 6 weeks. But I got it well before Brexit. Gave it to him, and he actually threw it back at me. How rude. But that's him. These are just things I haven't done much with yet. I might get around to listing some of these at some stage. So there's a freezer in proper condition and a motorcycle in proper condition. So basic 1997, but that one's uncirculated. That's the ones I've been getting in my bags recently in totally and utterly battered condition. Likewise, I've been getting the Guernsey freezers. I've had a handful of those totally and utterly battered to pieces. Rothian sheep at the bottom. What do you the motorcycles? I'm not even sure what's in there for this. Most of it's been emptied out. But I've got another case where I keep my medieval ones, but there isn't that much I can possibly try and remember on them. Problem is, the more coins you get involved with, the more you have to try and remember. And I've got a really poxy memory at the best of times. I forget everything. I suffer from chronic pain disorder, so I'm in a lot of pain all of the time, which I'm quite heavily medicated. The medication probably doesn't help. But the pain means you can't have good short-term memory, which is why the more you try and remember, the more you're going to forget. So I concentrate on Queen Elizabeth, UK and territories, and that's it. Every time I try and branch somewhere else, even with the US borders, it's more for my brain to try and keep. Higher likes coins. So yeah, I try and keep what I need to recall down to a minimum. So the history and stories and all the coins are what I especially love. Yeah, that's certainly the case with me. I'm a bit of a romantic sort, I suppose, when it comes to that William and Mary coin. It is frightfully small, and tiny, and this I don't think it's only a relatively. I don't think it's even silver. I think it's a base metal like copper, but it's just the fact that William and Mary, again, I suppose even on here, yeah, here we have a list of all of the rulers going back to 1040, 1042, is it? Wasn't even part of that. Hang on. No, 43 to 410 AD, Roman Britain, blah, blah, blah. So Edward the Confessor, 1042 is the first. Then it gives you an entire list of all of the monarchs and all of the years they reigned, and they're all single names until you get down to 1689, and then you got William and Mary. So that was the first joint rule, basically, where he put his wife high up in the pecking order. It's always interesting when everyone knows 1066 Battle of Hastings. That's how long Harold held the throne for. Harold, who was killed at the Battle of Hastings, supposedly the arrow through his eye and all of that. Everybody knows the story, but if you ask them how long they think he was the ruler of England for before he got killed at the Battle of Hastings, I don't think many people would think less than a year. Bought a ruler from Tower London 20 years ago, still use it. Yeah, funny enough, I use one of these. Or I use the one I got from New Zealand with all of the woods on. I only use this literally as a gauge. It's just so close and quick and easy for me to date specific coins. We're on there. Not legal term, just good for the melds. Yeah. It's got to be a really valid coin for me to think about melting it. Oh, sorry, I've got to take this. Hello. Was that okay? Was that a whiskey? Excellent. I'll make my father-in-law very happy. I didn't win the coins then. No problem. Excellent. I shall nip in later on and get that from you. Okay. Cheers. Bye-bye. There we go. Local auction collectibles today. They only had a few coins on there, but one of them I found a really nice coin in it, and I thought it'd be nice to win that, but I obviously didn't, which is a pain in the butt. But I do win some whiskey, which I don't want. I don't like the stuff, but my father-in-law does. So, hey, I'm a nice son-in-law. I'll pick him up as a present for him. I have no idea which number lot 58 is there, so I don't know whether that's normalish whiskey or whether that's the really posh stuff in the decanters. I'll have to find one of my notepads and work it out from there. But actually, in here, no, it's probably the notepads. Kids take them and use them for their own use. Oh, well, I'll find out in a minute. Right, still using Yorkshire High School. Blooming heck. That's a ruler with a lot of heritage to it, and it's been knocking around for 30 years. Right. I've done an hour and 10 minutes. I've done a couple of coin hunts. I wasn't expecting to do the one. The local auction, yeah, this is just around the corner. One was a really poxy coin lot, which I didn't put much on. The other one had a hell of a lot of 10 shilling notes, some pound notes, all in mint condition. The coins were mainly crap, but hidden underneath one in one of the box coins, I found a Pideford silver dual date coin. At least it looked like that. I looked in real condition, and I thought if no one else spots that, I might have that away at a bit of a bargain basement price. But hours out bid. It is always the way. But they always do shallows of whiskey, and you can find lots of their alcohol there, which is all kind of single malts, all sealed and everything else. And you can buy it at an auction much cheaper quite often than you can get it from the shops. And there's a big wodge of Bell's kind of I suppose China bottles in the shape of a bell, all kind of boxed and special kind of editions for Christmas, 96, Christmas 97, 98, and all of these sort of things. Sets of 4, sets of 5, sets of 6. So I put a few quid down on all of them, thinking if I win one, I'd be happy. But I won one lot for 60 quid. I don't know which lot it is, though. That's a question. One of my pads buried underneath all of my piles will give me an indication of which one it is, but my question then is finding the blooming pad. I should be more organised. Relatively tidy, but still can't work it all out. Hi G-Wave, welcome. Stephen Hawkins, yeah, the pythons are nice. I find there's not as much kind of interest in them though as I thought there was when I first started buying them. I thought they're a good little investment. Although to be fair, paying for twice the amount of silver, you aren't paying twice the price of the coin, are you? So they are less of a rip-off than the 8 gram 50p's that they charge you 60-65 for. At least you're getting 16 grams for your money this time. But I still think they just overpriced the 50p's massively. They're printing it just like they're printing one of the bullion coins, but the bullion coin's pure silver. And that's a full ounce, 28.28 grams. And you can buy them for about 20 quid or a little over. Yet they charge you 3 times as much for less than a third of the amount of silver if it's a 50 pence. Because they know they can screw over the 50p collectors. Whereas a bullion, they're just paying for the weight of silver. But it's pure silver, not 925, and it's still struck to a high quality and still looks beautiful. The Britannia coins that they normally do, or if they're doing like the castles and they change around and they do some of the London landmarks. They've got a few Trafalgar squares and things like that, Nelson Column. But it is a bit weird how they just shaft you over as soon as they put a 50p anywhere near it. US Mint has gone up a lot this year. Right, I'm off to close now. I'm sorry if you wanted me to stream for a bit longer, but I'm only waffling really. And I'm due to get my mad brother's dog arrive in the next 5-10 minutes. I'm dog sitting for the rest of the afternoon whilst my mum goes for a hospital appointment. So before my doorbell rings and a mad mutt starts jumping all over me trying to get treats, I shall say Auf Wiedersehen, and I'll see you on the flip side, peeps. Enjoy. Take care. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Been a gas. Bye, peeps. Whoosh.